Hey, Gadgeteers. So, given my background behind me, you can probably guess where I am. Unfortunately, my heart has acted up, so I'm stuck in the hospital yet again. I haven't been keeping you abreast of what's going on with my heart, but I've been in the hospital quite frequently for the last 2 months, September and October. But before I get into that, let me just bring everybody else up to date. So I have a condition called dilated cardiomyopathy, and it means that my heart is enlarged and it has a difficult time pumping, and it's slowly becoming more and more weak. And it is a genetic issue. Excuse me. So there's very little I can do about it. Now, one of the things they did to help me with the problem was to give me a LVAD, a left ventricle assist device, which is essentially a turbine in my chest with a cable that comes out of my belly that runs this pump, this turbine, and keeps blood flowing into the left ventricle of my heart. Yeah, it's kept me alive for the last 5 years, going on 6 years this April, so it's a good thing. But unfortunately, my heart has gotten worse. So I had to have some medicine changes, and I think that's what basically started what the doctors call the slippery slope. It's very difficult to say what's going to happen. I may be going home, or my status on the transplant list may go up. If that's the case, I would unfortunately have to stay in the hospital until I got a heart. Now, the current information is if I did have to stay in the hospital, it would be, could be over a year. If my level on the transplant list goes to a level 2, then it would be more like 3 to 6 months. So it's hard to say because it's basically dependent on when a heart that comes in for my blood type isn't necessary for somebody who has a transplant level of 1 or 2, say, who would get it first. So this is my third week in the hospital. I spent September 24th to October 3rd in the hospital. I got out and I felt really good. I could balance better because they adjusted one of the medicines that gives me an uneven gait, aka it makes me walk like I'm a drunkard. It really sucks. So after October 3rd, I was doing pretty well, but on October 12th, which was a Sunday, I started to have breathing problems and I had to be rushed to the hospital. And I'm here now, and I'm in a good hospital, so I don't worry, that basically specializes in LVAD devices and dilated cardiomyopathy. Unfortunately, I've been here a couple weeks now, and I accept the fact that I may be here a very long time. I do want to go home for a little while, so any possibility is still open. So I don't want to make it sound like I have to stay in the hospital. It really depends on what the doctors come up with and what their decision is. But I wanted to keep you up to date, and I didn't want you to wonder where I was, if I was still out there. I'm still out here. My heart's still ticking, at least for now. So I will try to keep you up to date. I did this video kind of quick because I'm in a shared room, and I've now had 3 roommates, and I'm going on my 4th, who should be here any minute. So thanks for listening. Always appreciate it when you watch, and I'll see you next time on Fast Gadgets.